Hi guys, I'm Leonardo D'Angelo from Purple team, and today I won PH Cup OTS Championship in Trieste with Unchained. There is my Unchained Soul of Shayama.
And now shout out to our sponsor. The first one is GRAAD, the best grading company in Europe, based in PIANETA Hobby in Milano. The second one, CARDTRADER, the online marketplace platform where you'll find the cards you need at market price in one shipment only. Create your account using the link right here. The third one, Game to Collect, is one of the top Italian sellers on the market, specialising in American high rarity cards, GOAT format and misprints. They also collect your cards for up to 85% of their value. Next one is Magician's Circle, a local store based in Trieste, specialised in sealed and custom products. They also host events for all TCGs. After that we got Cards Corp, another local store based in Pietra Ligure, Liguria's best shop to buy singles and play Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments. Then we have GAMERLAND, local store based in ABBIATEGRASSO, Lombardia's best shop to buy singles, sealed and play weekly tournaments. Then we have CHAPA'S PLAYMATS. They produce amazing custom playmats that may have your own images on them. Last but not least, we have Dragon Ink. They produce our official PH jerseys and cloth mats. All the links are in the description down below, so don't forget to check them out.
I just really quickly show my main deck, which is pretty standard. 3 tour guides, 1 Rhino of course, 3 Arua, 1 Rakea. Sarama and a bomb, and the big dogs. I drew this way too much, but it's fine. 3 abominations prison, 5 traps plus wailing. I really love this card. It's so underrated when you have to break a board and you go into anguish. You don't trigger this, then you link off your opponent monster. And you make the link 4, you trigger this, you pop a card, with the link 4 you pop another card, and you break like every board. Then the DDD package, to me it's too good for not playing it. And then Prosperity, for consistency of course. Then I decided to play as hand traps just these 6 plus 2 Fenrirs. I thought these were more flexible into TR, into Chimera. Also they can out, there can be only one, which is a huge issue of this deck. And also they help you to play through Dweller, like you have an extra body. And then 5 talents. I literally never activated this card in the tournament, but this one is really clutch. So this is all for the main deck, 43 cards. The extra deck is also pretty standard, 2 Yamas. The second one always come up, but I don't think I need a third one. 2 Rages, 1 Anguish, 1 Abomination. Probably one of the most broken cards ever printed. This card literally makes no sense. Access Code Talker. I'm not cutting it yet because it's too good to out things like Kaleido Art, like you link off it and they can come back because you trigger access code as chain link 1. Macracker and Griffon. It's good into Nib. I mean, you know what? We know you know that. Darius, it never came up, but against Flanders, it's one of the few plays I can make. Like I overlay Machinex on it and I have 2 interruptions into flow, which is not bad. Then I played Typhon, which came up. It's a really nice card. Not many players play around it. The MVP of every tournament I play with this deck, Caesar, it's way too good. And then 1 Zeus. For the side deck, I played like almost only going second cards, so 3 Nibs and 3 Drolls and 3 Shifters against like Infernoble or heavy combo decks like those. I put all of 9 in. I cut off Prosperity, I cut off from Trust. I only need to stop them making their boards, and you don't always manage to OTK through Shifter, but it happened that I drew 2 I did Little Knight, I banished the one in my graveyard and used another one, which was really broken. And overall, these are, I mean, the most impactful entraps in the meta, but playing in the main deck is really risky. Then I played Breakaway for Rescue, Labyrinth and such decks. One Herald for Purely, which I didn't face. And 2 Spellbound. This card is pretty flexible. Going second against Purely is really good because you prevent, you know, Noir. But also going first against most of decks in the meta, you can, like, let's say play against Infernoble. I put up my board, I set this card, it goes like 2 monsters, I flip Spellbound, and then now it needs to play into Caesar, and also in the mirror match is really broken. I mean, it's a really nice card. So this was my deck list. Shout out to Magician Circle for hosting the event. Shout out to the team, and stay plus, stay purple.
Hello guys, this is Ivaylo from Purple Haze. On the past weekend we had our OTS championship in Sofia. I managed to win it on Saturday. I was playing Unchained, and my matchups for the day were 2 Rescues, 1 Dinomorphia, 1 Horus, Tier Element, and 1 Runic Stone. Let's get into the deck profile. So for my normal summon I played 3 Tour Guide, 1 Fiendish Rhino Warrior. Nothing much to say. Tour Guide is probably one of the best normal summons. Then we have 3 Aruha, 3 Sharvara, 1 Shayama, 1 Sarama, 1 Rakia, and 1 Abominable. This was my Unchained monster lineup. I think it's pretty standard, nothing much to say. Then we have 3 Prison, 2 Chamber, and 3 Escape, also really standard. Hand Trap lineup, 3 Ash, really generic, 3 Nip. I played 3 Nip because I was afraid of Dweller. In hand side, probably I'll cut Nip and play something else for Dweller, because like I don't think that Nip will be that good if people expect it. Then we have 3 Veiler and 3 Imperm. Imperm was really good, it plays around the Tactics cards. Then we have 3 triple Tactic Talents. I decided to main 3 and cut the Trusts because some of the games Trust will not be that good because the opponent will not have a monster on the field, so you can only set. And if you, let's say if you have combo, then setting an extra trap, yeah, it's okay, but I think this overall is better than Trust. And finally we have 3 Prosperity. I think this card is really broken and probably you should play it in every deck that allows you to. So that was for the main deck. I played 40 cards. Now let's jump to the extra deck. So I play 1 Typhoon, 1 Zeus, never made Zeus. I think you can cut it. And yeah, nothing much to say. I think Typhoon I made it 3 or 4 times and it won me most of the games that I resolved this. Then we have the DDD King Deuce and 2 Caesar. I decided to keep the King Deuce even though I don't play the contract package because I was expecting Flu at the tournament. And Caesar is kinda dead against Flu, so my go-to play was, or my play against Flu was Caesar and then overlay this on top of Caesar and try to win the game with that if you don't have hand traps in. But never made it. I didn't play against Flu, and probably you can cut it if you don't play the DDD package or the contract stuff in the main deck. For now I'm not like 100% sold on the fact that you can play the deck without the contracts. I'm just still testing it, but yeah, we'll see in the future how it goes. For the Unchained, we have 2 Yama, 2 Rage, 1 Anguish, and 1 Abomination. Pretty standard. I think you don't need more or less. 1 Unicorn, 1 SP. So we play the Unicorn because there are situations when you'll be locked into Fiends and you won't be able to link someone with Rage Little Knight. So we have to go Unicorn. And yeah, SP is like really broken and custom card. And the other 2 are Mudcracker and Griffon. Never made these 2. I believe you can probably cut the Griffin. If you're brave enough, you can cut the Mudcracker as well if you want to play something else, but I never made them in the tournament, I never needed them, and most of the times they were just spot targets. So that was the extra deck, and onto the side deck. I played 1 Sangan. Probably this card I'll cut because I don't play the Cherubini in the extra deck like Jesse. And without the Cherubini, you have less access to this card because the only access to this card is like Tour Guide plus Trap. And I believe that after the tournament I realized that if you don't play Cherubini, then probably you should not play this card. Then we have 3 draw. Have to play it. We played 2 Trust, and our targets for Trust are Herald of the Abyss, never sided in, didn't play against any Pearly, 1 Change of Heart, 1 Duster, 1 Evenly, and 2 Lightning Storm. Trust was the MVP for me in the finals because it single-handedly won me game 2 against the Runic Stone deck by adding me Duster, and I dustered his skill drain. There can be only 1, and I think he had another set that was, I believe, another There Can Be Only 1 or Goes and Match, I'm not sure. But yeah, this card is good, but I think it's not good to be in the main deck. I think you would like to have it if you're going second, because into boards it's really good to break them. And then we have 3 Anti-Spell for going first. The card is decent. You can probably try something else instead of it, like Summon Limit or Mistaken Arrest, I think it was the card. But yeah, for this tournament I decided to play Anti-Spell and it was okay. That was the deck profile. Thank you for watching. See you at YCS Bologna, and peace.